Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I usually don't eat breakfast, but I'm going to be working late. So if you guys have not had breakfast yet or about to have breakfast, pause this video and come join me. You're always welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be eating some egg whites with some Nature's Path organic chocolate chip waffles and turkey sausage. I don't really go for pork. Sometimes I eat pepperoni on pizza, but I really don't like pork. And then, as always, I have my coffee. So yeah, let's get started. So I had a really good weekend. How was y'all's weekend? I took my son to Kennywood and he had so much fun. So much fun. I like my waffle crispy, as you can tell. Some egg. I don't like egg yolks. I prefer egg whites. I'm not really a breakfast person. The closest breakfast is I'll eat is like a bagel with cream cheese. Sometimes I'll have cereal and sometimes I'll have something like this. But majority of the time, I'll just have a coffee. I want to thank you guys so much for all the wonderful comments you guys have been leaving me on my videos. I really appreciate it a lot. Honestly, I really didn't think I would get such nice comments because my videos aren't that great of a quality, but I do try and work with what I have. I love a really good hot coffee. So yeah, I took my son to Kennywood. We rode so many rides. We stayed there for hours, longer than when we first went the first time. My friend had discount tickets. So for me and my son, it was just $38 to get in, which is fine, but it feels expensive. I spent so much money. When I think of a carnival and an amusement park, the first thing I think of is funnel cake.
And there was no way I was going to leave that amusement park without getting the funnel cake.
So everything that we ate there, or everything that I bought for my son and I, we just shared. Because the portions are really, like, not big, but he gets full quickly and I get full quickly. So I feel like there's no sense in, like, him getting his own and I get my own. We shared a funnel cake. We shared fries. We shared... Well, he got his own corn dog. I had my own corn dog. We shared drinks. I got the reusable, like, cup, whatever. You can, like, fill it up for, like, 99 cents. And I just, like, kept going back and filling it up because just, like, it was hot, but it wasn't as hot as it was the first time we went. The first time we went to Kennywood, it was scorching hot. Unbearable hot. You can't even enjoy yourself and walk around hot. Like, it was bad. But this time around, it was hot, but it was breezy. You know, it was really nice. These are really good waffles. I basically have these waffles if I'm like in a hurry or have just enough time to actually sit down and eat something. I just pop these in the oven. I don't have a toaster, so I just pop these in the oven for a few minutes. They're really good. Oh, and I don't use regular syrup. I always, always, always ever since I first became vegan, use agave. I think agave nectar, the light one, light agave nectar is so much better than rose syrup. Now, when I think of rose syrup, it's just right there along with like whole milk. I think of it as thick, you know what I mean? Let's just get a light version, but still. I'm all done. Yeah. So I ate so much at the carnival, amusement park, whatever you want to call it. You guys, I do not do roller coasters. I never have, and I never will. My anxiety is just too bad for that. Okay, so I had to take my mic off because my phone was doing the same thing it did in the previous video. I think it's just the mic. I think it's the mic because I think when you plug it in, when you're talking, Google thinks that you're doing the whole voice automated thing. And that's what pops up, like Google, you know, what can I help you with, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So I think it's just the mic that makes my phone go crazy, which is annoying because I want to use a mic, you know? I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, I don't do amusement parks. My anxiety is too bad for that. And what really gets my nerves is when you're with a group of friends or whatever, or with a friend, and they try to force you to ride a ride. Like, they're like, come on, or whatever, and then like, oh, you know, you're chicken or whatever, you know. Like, I can't stand that. I can't stand that because my anxiety, I mean, that did not happen. But that has happened before when I was like in middle school, you know, I would go on field trips, we would go to the carnival, the amusement park, and my friends will always like that towards me. And they'll be like, well, why did you come? And I'm just like, it's a school field trip. Who does not go on a field trip? Like, who passes up a field trip? You know what I mean? But I mean, I get enjoyment out of, you know, seeing everyone else and whatever. Even though at Kennywood, I rode rides. I rode a lot of rides. I just didn't ride any roller coasters. But I did ride fast rides. You know, rides that, you know, goes fast. But it's not like a roller coaster that goes like up and down and all that. No. I'm good. I've just read so many news articles on roller coasters derailing, people getting their head decapitated. It just brings so much anxiety that when I look at a roller coaster, I try not to think the worst, but I can't help but to think the worst, you know? I know, like, years ago, I was reading this article about this guy who, excuse me, I think he was on a school field trip, because I think he was in high school or something like that. He was on a roller coaster, and his hat fell off. And he was, like, trying to get his hat. Like, he was off the roller coaster, but he went to go find his hat, right? So, like, I guess he found his hat, but like, I guess he was in an area that people weren't permitted to go into underneath the railings of the roller coaster, and one thing led to another, and the roller coaster decapitated his head. And when me and my friend were in, my friend and her friend and my son, my friend's son, it was like a big group of us. We were sitting in line to go on this ride, and we was waiting, and we saw someone's hat fall right down from the roller coaster. Not from the ride that we were just waiting to get on, but, you know, off to the side, there was a roller coaster. And we saw this hat just falling down. And that took me back to that article that I read. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope no one goes to find that hat. That would be terrible. Not only am I scared of roller coasters, but I'm scared for my son to go on one. Oh my God. Like, when he gets to a certain age to where he can ride a roller coaster, I don't think I'm going to let him, because I know it may seem to you guys that it's like, oh, you can't not let him have fun just because of your fears. But I'm a parent, you know, you're gonna always have fears for your child. You're gonna always worry about your child. You're gonna always want to protect your child and do what's best for your child. So when it comes to like roller coasters that go up, down, sideways, diagonal, every which way, I don't want my son to be on it, you know? It just makes me feel uneasy. At Kennywood, he wanted to go on this ride where it's like swings, you know, like swings and swings around, and it goes really high and you're swinging around. And he was like, I want to go on that. And I looked at it, I was like, oh no, hell you're not. Like, sorry. I was like, oh no, you're not. And he was like, why? I won't be scared. I said, you're going to be scared. Like, you say that now because you want to get on it. But once you're on it, you're on it. And then once you're on it, you're scared, you're on it, and you're scared. And I would be so terrified watching my son up in this ride of swings that's high, and he's crying or panicking. And I would feel like I would cry. I would literally cry. So I don't want that to happen, you know? And he's always brave and stuff like that, but for me, I know him. Like, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be scared. And being that that's not a ride that I would ride, you're not gonna ride it, because I don't want to look up and see you crying because you're scared, and I can't do anything about it. I can't do anything but wait for the ride to be over. You know? That thing was high. I used to get on one of those things when I was younger. Me and my family used to go to Riverfest. And I got on that ride. And I was terrified. I was terrified. So whenever I saw that ride, I knew he was going to be scared. I knew. So I didn't let him. He didn't throw a fit or cry. I didn't let him, because I'm just like, I just can't. I just can't. You know? But it was fun. I do plan to go back with just me and him. Spend a day. Not when it's hot like this, though. Probably towards the evening, you know, when it's not so hot. I'm just thinking about this shift I'm about to. I'm already ready to just walk into my house and just throw my pajamas on and relax. I am done with my coffee. My voice sounds so weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm done with my coffee, I'm done with my breakfast, and that's the end of this video. Thank you guys for listening to me talk. Thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell to be notified of future videos. And also, my social media is listed in the description below, as always. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. It is completely optional. And if you want a YouTube channel in my next video, just comment in or subscribe and you will be shouted out in my next video. Hope you guys have a good day, whatever you're doing, whether you're at work or out and about or chilling at home. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm about to head off to work now, so it's gonna be a long day for me. But I hope you guys have a good one. Alright? And I will see you guys next time in my next video. Bye!